Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us here at Sandcastle Billiards for the finale, the final match of the 2016 Make It Happen One Pocket Invitational. I'm Jeremy Jones, joined by Danny DiLiberto. How you doing, Danny? Producing them, and Danny just said definitely the two guys that played the best this week are in the finals, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Something we haven't seen this week by hardly any players that I can recall, a scratch on the break.
Right. I don't think he lost his head, though.
No, but
I don't see a ball, but the first move will help.
Absolutely, it'll help, and you never know with Efren, that's for sure. Okay, he's going to play a power shot. He's going to play the 4 into what would be the inside part of the 10, trying to make the 4 go towards the 6. Oh, he hit it too heavy. He's going to have to dodge some kisses here.
That's a tough shot.
It is a tough shot, because that's one of the scramble shots that you actually have to hit with some speed. That's what makes it so tough. Sometimes those scramble shots lay where you don't have to hit it quite so hard to get the balls to move.
Yeah.
Okay, Shane's got he's got a 10-ball bank that's a little thin as far as containing the cue ball, but he's so close to the 10, he's got a good chance to make it.
Good, but he's not. He's playing your shot, but
he's going to pinch it. Well, I think he's going to try and make it. Then I think
Sure
he's
he
going
is.
to sacrifice the cue ball a little bit, and he's going to try and get off the rail and make this bank.
I think he made it. No, he didn't.
I'm going to try and drop him behind the 4, and if that's available, that's definitely the shot. Getting the 2 on your side. Great touch. That's one thing about Efren. If you leave him close to those balls, he can find those alleys. He's just going to try and lay him on the rail, I think, like so.
Well, he did that.
Yeah, he's trying to. He's got the best of this, believe it or not, because Efren's got to really be careful because the 4 does bank by the 9. So if he goes off the 6, you'll see Efren move the 9 here. That way he doesn't have to really mess with the 6. And he'll go back behind the 4. You notice he just didn't ticky it, though. You notice that's one thing you one-pocket players should pay attention to. You notice he moved it to his side doing the same thing. Okay, that's not going to hurt him, I don't think.
No, he can't shoot the 9 because of the 10.
Right. He did kind of... By tying those balls up, he made the escape a little bit easier for Efren as far as just going over and touching the 10. Just kicking to the rail with a little spin, laying on the 10. Oh, wow, I'm surprised he did that. That, to me, is a little bit of a mistake, Danny.
I agree with you.
I think he could soft kick the 10 and leave it to where there's a lot less options for Shane. The difference here in pool is, yeah, I might have the advantage, or I might realize that everything goes right, I'm going to get the first shot, but it's all about execution.
Right.
So
the difference in chess in this game is chess, there's a definite good move. And in this game, there's a multiple amount of moves, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's only one good move in chess.
Right. And I'm no chess player. I played a little bit of it, but my point being is the execution factor in pool. He wants a cue ball just to, I think anyway. The problem with this is if the speed's not good, he may give up some type of free bank on the 9. Okay, the speed's pretty good.
But the accuracy is not.
Yeah, it's a little bit wide.
But that still stops him from banking at the 9, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much. And he doesn't have a drawing on the 9 where he can come back to the end rail and then bank the 10. That's not offered.
Now the shot we wanted him to shoot last, he's going to do it. Going to kick at the 10 this time.
He's trying to get in the stack, is what he's trying to do.
Not trying, he's doing it.
Yeah, he's got to, because really, I know you got him in the stack, but even if he didn't have the 3, my point is that Shane's never really going to sell out from that situation.
Right. There's no trouble if you don't leave that.
He doesn't have anything by the pocket.
He might make this.
Oh, yeah. He's supposed to make it,
I think.
I
Oh, he didn't cut it enough, but it's going towards that pocket. He made it. He made it close.
Pretty easy shot. He can go right at the ball. He can hit the rail, but the speed's got to be good. Now, if he just goes straight at the ball, he could definitely scratch behind it.
He can scratch on it for sure.
And he hit it perfect.
Perfect speed.
Every time.
Good shot.
Great shot. And the way the balls are laying, and considering that Shane broke the balls, I think Efren's pretty happy with the scenario right now.
Poke.
I think it's big in every game.
It is, but we got one pocket nuts here.
Yeah, he's a pretty bad mistake here. This bank combination is definitely doable. With the 14, the way it's laying too, it's not a bad shot.
I like the combination
I do
bank
too.
and billiards at 10. Because the 13 passes, and he's going to do that.
Only thing about that is he had to hit it with speed. The shot Danny was talking about, he had to kind of fire it a little bit, and it seems to me Efren didn't want to take that chance right there. Now, Danny, are you still in Florida?
I'm in Buffalo.
Oh, you're in Buffalo. Okay.
I've been in Buffalo now going on 8 years.
Oh, wow.
And I love it. It's where I was born and raised, and I feel good there.
Yeah. Nice 2-rail kick. Pretty much total control on it now. Now, if this is available, that's a bad shot that Shane made. Oh, and it is. He can cut the 13 and stick him.
Scratched.
But it was worth a scratch if he can't see the 13. If this is any doubt here, I don't mess with this, Danny. Do you?
No.
Not only that, you might let him see the 10-6, and that could be a problem.
Yep.
Oh yeah, selling out.
You got a rail? Yep.
Yeah, he got a rail, but
he sold out.
Yeah. And I think for the most part, with the good players, at a higher percentage than you would think. Oh boy.
Oh, terrible shot.
Yeah, he could be dead wrong though.
Just don't miss.
Is he killing it for the 10? Oh, look at this.
He killed his wallet.
Yeah. He's trying to go back and forth. He's hoping this falls straight in on the 5, but Shane's still going to have a bank on the 2 after the 5, so. Okay, he's looking to see. He's thinking something he can get moved close to the hole and stick him on that 7, I think. Okay, that's a nice shot. Real nice shot. This is where Efren needs to 2-rail kick at the 10, I think.
Right.
Even if he doesn't hit it, as long as he keeps it on the low side. I know there's a bank there on the 8, but if he lands him on this rail, I don't think you'll see Shane shooting at that bank.
Because of where the cue ball's hitting the pile.
I'd be he's going to try and clip off the balls. Off the 8.
He does it.
Great shot.
But
like if he wanted to just roll on the 4 right here and like bank the 4 towards your hole, but don't bank it very hard and just lay on the end rail, I don't think Efren could do much.
Good control. Did he
That's
let him
okay,
see
but
the
Efren's
10?
going to bank the 12 and get shape on the 10.
You're right.
I didn't understand that. He was trying to get him behind the 9.
Well, if he makes this, he's going to have another bank on the 10.
Yeah. I don't think he can afford to just stop it. He wants to stop it because of the angle.
No, it's got a little angle. I think it's going to go. Oh, he went forward and he's so loud.
It's going to give up a nice starting shot here.
Well, if he gets on the 10 good, he could fall on the 7 and it'll give him a chance.
No, I was talking about Efren, though. Efren, where was Efren going to go with that? I mean, he was going to have to bank another just to get any more. So, and now he can definitely, the 1 may even go. I don't think it does, but the 7 definitely does.
If he falls on the 7, this game is going to be over because he'll need 4.
He's drawing out to the center for a cut on the 8 to get on the 7.
Yep. He did that.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get right out.
Yeah, I mean, even if he gets straight on the 7, he can draw back and use the 1 to break the balls with if need be. There's not really a bad place here except for really short. He doesn't want to be really short on this ball. Even if he gets above the 7 a little bit, it's okay.
That's why he went 2 rails.
Yeah.
Slow down.
He's okay, though, because the 1's there. He can always break I would pick the 7 off first and then break with the 1. I think, anyway.
Yeah. He's got that angle to do it.
Just pinch it back maybe 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah, leave
Maybe
an
5
angle.
inches. Okay, he got a little straighter.
Yeah, he didn't get an angle.
No.
But he's going to get to the hill.
He only needs 2, so he doesn't need to bust them up. Excuse us, he can just draw back for the 6 here.
Yeah, that's good enough.
And Shane looks like he went back to the longer cue there for a while. He had gotten away from it, and now he's got the extension back on his cue. He's comfortable, playing well.
You know why he's got the long cue, don't you?
Why is that?
Earl Strickland was his idol.
Oh, no, I do know that. Yeah, I do know that. We've talked about that many times.
Earl has a long cue.
Oh, I know.
Maximum weight you could have, the maximum
25
length.
ounces, and then the shaft couldn't be over 14 millimeter, I think. I think there were a number of rules.
They had specifications. They don't have them anymore.
No.
But you know what? All that stuff about rules and everything, that's not important.
Falling down below the 10, I think. I think he's spinning his ball, trying to shoot that gap going down below the 10, and he hit it great. Nice.
But he did it.
He did well, though. He got him over the balls. He did.
I like cutting the 3 and doubling them up.
That's what I mean, like ticking off either the 12 or the 3 and going up. I like the 3 better. And he's got to make sure he doesn't let this peak out for the 1.
Good speed.
Oh, just great all the way around. He can just put them on top of the stack. Just play the 12, off the 12, let the cue ball land right on the 5. It's just laying perfect. I'm looking straight at it. Just a little bit of right English to make it deflect a little bit and lay down right on the 5. Just like that.
He did
He actually went into the rack a little harder than I would have, but... And we are playing 1 race to 4 here in the final. Now, if he's got to spin this, it may not act like he wants. Oh, that's what I was talking about. If he had to spin it, the hit on the ball might not act like he wants, and he sold out. If he hits like right in between the 7 and 11, no. Or, is the 3 go? Never mind.
The 3 goes.
The 3 goes, yeah, that's definitely the shot.
10,
I didn't think the 3 went.
The 13.
I thought he had to shoot the 1, excuse me.
Oh, he didn't want to hit the pile there, I don't think.
I don't think he wanted to get that high on the ball, did he?
No, he didn't want to hit the pile. That's what happened.
No, I wouldn't either, but I'm saying, like, why didn't he drop lower on the 12 and the 10 and all that?
I'm telling you, he might be getting a little tired.
Oh, he's shooting a combo.
Yep. And making it. Well, he can cut the 15, but he's got another combo.
Well, I think he can go into the 6 with the cue ball, I'm pretty sure, but funny things happen sometimes, like falling straight in on this 1 somehow, like going off the 6 and hitting the 2 and falling straight in.
Good shot.
Nice shot. He got a nice double kiss to get an angle.
Yeah, he got the angle.
I'm really shocked that he didn't address the 12 and 10, though. That's a nice way to go up into the balls, and he doesn't really have to fool with the ones over there. But it's hard to question Efren.
Yeah, he didn't want to hit that ball.
No, and he's gotten jacked up. Funny with a bank, too.
In the bank.
He's got a 2-reeler on the 4 where he could play behind the 13. I'm not sure if he sees it or not. I mean, well, just in case this one isn't sitting well. Like, he doesn't really want to disturb a lot of balls here, I don't think. Yeah, he's giving up a cross corner on the 10.
Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking on that ball. He sure didn't hit it too well. You know, he figures to get a shot if he does that.
Yeah, and not only that, I think it would. He doesn't have to really spin his ball much. Yeah, like
missed it.
Yeah, I think trying to play the cue ball a little more. And you'll notice he got elevated over the 7 to the 7 anyway, or elevated over the 6. Excuse me. I think that he may need to look for the end rail somehow. That'd be just knocking the 12 across and going to the end rail.
Yeah, well, that would be the safest.
Kicking the 4? What's he doing?
Good luck.
Oh, he's taking a foul.
Yeah. He sold out.
Really, really, I got to commend Efren for that shot. Really, what he's made it to where it's going to be hard for Shane to really put him in a bad spot. Shane's looking at just kicking across on the 6. Now, a couple kick shots whenever I played him, it seemed like he has a little system. Danny, did you ever use a system much?
Not at all.
No? I'm not much of a system guy either. I know a couple of them, but...
You know, it isn't like the table stays constant. You know, if it gets wet or dry,
sure,
the system is different.
Yeah, and that... Now, this is what I thought Efren might do last time. Is play off the 12 and freeze Shane to the end rail. But now I think he's got to be worried about... He's got to be worried about Shane playing this 1 off the 8, right, Danny? Now, where's the 8 going? That's the issue here.
It's going to go into the 9.
Yeah, if it goes into the 9 a little bit on the wrong side, it could end up in front of Efren's hole.
Yeah, this could be disastrous.
It could be disastrous for Efren, too, though.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere, and I'm really shocked that Efren left this.
Doesn't go in automatically if you hit it.
You can't shoot the 8 into it and draw 2 rails up into that upper right-hand corner? No?
A little risky. That
Wow.
was risky,
Never
too.
mind.
Look, he got lucky.
Never mind.
He got lucky there.
If you can master that one, folks, you've done something. Mind the 2-rail kick on the 8 here. As it goes,
Hell, he might make it.
yeah, he might make it, and I don't think Efren can make anything. If he catches ball first, he can plant him right on the balls.
Yeah.
If he catches rail first, it's okay, because his speed should be good enough. He may not even come up above the 13. Okay,
Oh,
he
he didn't
decided
shoot
to
it.
just play it.
Well, he left him a hit on the 1.
Well, he might have left him a cut on the 8.
Like banking the 1 at the 8.
With follow and go up in the left corner, or draw it up on the 4? I think I like drawing it up on the 4 because you can bank the 1 on the back of the 10, kind of slow it down a little bit, maybe do something with the 8.
To me, that's too hard of a speed to shoot.
I think he's close enough. Oh, he let up on it a little bit.
He's supposed to.
He's got to shoot it.
He didn't get it.
He's upset because he let up on his stroke.
Yeah, he didn't do anything with that shot.
Thing is here, you got to hit it with a center draw.
Right.
If you put a little bit of that helping left, you're not going to get the cue ball where you want. You got to hit this with a center draw and let it naturally turn over.
Yeah, and the ball will get a hair right-hand English, overcome the cut. But he's not shooting at that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised there.
Yeah, he's got nothing threatening. All these type of shots are no good at playing good players. So he's going the back of the... Well, Efren better watch out here. He's going to leave this young man a nice bank at something here in a minute. He had a nice bank a second ago. Yeah, what's he... I think the 5... I don't know. Not sure what his thought process is as far as what's going to happen the next couple of shots. Did he get a rail on that shot?
I don't know for sure because the ball looked like it was frozen.
Well, they called it frozen, and it looked like the cue ball was going to get to the rail, but I never really saw the bounce. So maybe it just laid right on it.
Probably did, because they were down there watching it close. Efren is jumping up.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of wondering what Shane was thinking in the last shot. He had a chance to come off the ball on the spot, the 5. Pretty easily, like a level cue with a little spin and drop down below the 6, it looked like to me. You better watch out for the 12. This goes in. Okay.
But could he cut the 13 and go 1 rail and put him on to 1?
Yeah, but I'm afraid that 13 might fall down a little bit.
You have
off
to cut
that
it
7,
thin.
yeah. You have to hit it super thin from some distance too. Well, this is okay, but it's not really going to do a whole lot for Efren. There's something there he likes. If he doesn't get this kick shot just right, he's going to give up some type of 4-ball bank.
I think he did.
And I'm not saying it goes, but Efren can get it down here in an area.
Bank it towards the 10.
Yeah, towards the 10. This is where you don't want to get it right in front of the hole. Oh, he's playing the 2 off the point, or what's he doing here?
I don't know what he could do with the 12. Kept 3 rail it. Went a little bit long.
Oh, is he looking at 2 railing this 4 and drawing off the 2? Back down below the balls? And draw it with right and come back down. He's got to hit it with left, so. But this is, be ready to hit the instant replay on this one.
This is very interesting.
I think he's playing the 4 2 rails. He can't let up on it either. He's got to hit this pretty hard to get the cue ball.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either, but I like watching it though. Oh, he hit it great with the cue ball.
Yeah,
Just a matter of the 4 just barely caught the point. I'll tell you what, excuse me, yeah, the 4 just barely caught the point. That wasn't far from being just like perfect.
He hit it real well. And he shoots so good, so.
He's going to have the worst of this.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
How's it happen like that?
Well, does he have a 3-ball combination? I think
not
he
an
does.
easy one, but yeah, he's got one that goes. This is one he won't baby too much, so he doesn't shoot this, right?
He's got position.
Yeah, you got to shoot that with a little speed.
There it is. He's figuring to get out here. Needs 3. I can see 3. Don't want to hit the 1.
Yeah, I think he's got to go on the 1. That way he doesn't take any chance of going up table and then maybe a scratch or something. I think as thin as that was, I think he wanted to hit the 1.
Yeah,
he's got 2 or 3 to choose from.
He needs 1.
Oh, Efren Reyes, 1 ball to tie this final match.
And the 11 does go, I believe.
Or the 9. Great shooting. He sent one that way and it found its way in the pocket, Danny, huh? You'll notice there's not 2 balls frozen to each other after the break. You don't see that very often.
And the 8 might be dead.
Yeah.
Well, the 8 looks dead or close.
I think it's pretty standard here, unless there's something just very obvious as far as the 215 is concerned. I think you got to go off the 12 and get them back behind the 6. Uh-oh.
He scratched.
Uh-oh.
He scratched.
Yeah, and kind of a shot that really wasn't going to do much.
Right, he scratched on a useless move.
Yeah, something that I'm really shocked that he didn't elevate the cue and play off the 12. He had a bunch of rail to go into and then into the 6. It's gonna... Okay, I think Efren wants to come into the 2 ball.
Yep, that's the ball to hit.
He's caught it. He got lucky. Caught the 15 and still got there. Now does the 10 go? The 10 goes. He's got a future.
Yeah, he can go 3 rails right to the 10. Which he did.
It's not the same stroke that I myself is used to seeing from Efren, but it still got the job done. He's going to power up, I think, and is he just going to play over? What's he playing over for? Yeah, good, nice shot.
Beautiful. Yeah, he tried to get to the 2, and he did. Well,
yeah, he'll have to play for the bank where he can come up into the 5, right?
Right. I don't think he can go to a ball off the 2. He can play for a ball.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how okay that is.
No, that's all right. He's got a thin cut on the 4, but he's just got to make it, come back into the 5.
But it's missable.
Yeah, but the way the balls are sitting, if you come back into the 5, I really don't see... I think you're going to hang it at worst, and I really don't see how you're going to sell anything out.
Does the 5 go?
No, the 5 didn't go. He's got to cut the 4, just a hair of outside English, come right into the 5, then the 13 goes.
He doesn't seem to like it.
Well,
what's he doing? Playing the 11 off of the 12?
Yeah, but if he doesn't make this... He doesn't
Look at
make
that. How about it?
Wow, what a shot.
Now he's got a better cut.
Yeah, he does have a better cut, but...
I think
the only thing about a shot like that is, say he hangs it, you know, you're giving Shane a chance to bank a ball in and go on out. By cutting the 4 last time, it was much safer.
That's a good shot there.
Yeah. But again, hard to question Efren Reyes. He's going to run out and run 8 and out again, it appears.
Yeah.
Again, he'll be breaking the balls. And what we both, now Danny, I know you're probably a football fan. Were you happy to see Rex Ryan coming to Buffalo?
He's terrible.
Okay, well, those balls didn't break near as well as Efren's been breaking them. Shane's going to have a look at that 5-8, make sure it's not dead in Efren's hole. Otherwise, I think he can play the 15 and go right into the 2.
Or he can bank the 15 right at the 6.
That's what I mean, play the 15, let the cue ball go right into the 2.
Oh, hitting the 2 is the best part of the shot.
Yeah, I want to hit the 2 glance off where I go into the stack, though, to be honest with you. He's giving up a cut on the 2.
And like you said, you got to look at the 8 also.
Yeah.
I think he could have banked it at the 6 and hit the 2.
For sure he could have, no doubt he could have.
He didn't do that, though.
Okay, he's shooting this 5-8, so that's something.
I think it's good.
It's got to be good if he's shooting it.
Yep. Now he's got a bank only.
And he's got nothing.
Maybe.
He's got nothing.
Well, is the 6, does it have a chance to kick in?
Efren was, I think, he was trying to billiard the 6 over. He was trying to run into it. And if he hit it full, at no worse, have a cut on the 2 ball.
Well, he left him a hit on it, so that won't be there too long.
You better watch out for this 11 ball, too. I know it's aimed to the low rail, but it looks like he may be able to get something on it, like shooting the 1, maybe hard cutting the 1.
Match.
Or Seth might move the pink.
2 banks, but I don't think he wants to shoot it.
Oh, he's going to thin the ball and put him in the stack.
Yes, he did.
A traditional 1-pocket shot, which we haven't seen many of here in this match.
Right. I know it's crazy, but how about kicking at the 6 to make it? 1 rail. Can he get to the end rail?
Oh, that's not crazy. I've shot that shot before.
It's a good shot. He's not going to shoot it, though. Efren's inning.
Yeah, and Efren's just going to edge this 12 ball,
Put
going
him
back
back
into
in
the stack.
pile. A little reverse English.
Yeah.
That'll put a little bit more left on the 15, because it looks like it's going a little bit short. That little bit of English will make it go longer. Let's see how he hits it.
He hit it well if he hit it.
No, it went short. I thought it went short.
He just didn't let it go. He needed to put a little more
Oh,
on
look
it.
at that. He left the bank on it, too.
Yeah, and Efren can come back for the 14 if it lays with too much angle to hold the ball. Because you'll notice the stack, nothing goes in Shane's hole. So. Now, do you like drawing this where he's looking, just leaving it where the cut on the 2 is not possible, or do you like trying to come down?
I would stick right there, knock it on your side, and
He's got to pull it down the rail a little, though.
Oh, yeah. Very little. Didn't have to worry about a cut on the 2.
Yeah, with that 15 there, though, I tell you.
Well, the 15 is froze, so that's not helping.
Okay. Now, can he do something with that 6-5? Can he do something with that? Is that 5-2 railing with the 6, Danny?
It's close.
I'll tell you what, because he can stop right there and not leave anything as far as the 2 or the 15. I'll tell you what, I take a look at a shot like that myself.
He's not even looking.
Yeah, well, it's something this is more of a one-pocket shot than anything else. Is he trying to just feather this and come over? Tell you what, he's asking a lot.
Well, once again, he can go into the pile off the 15.
And here it's laying like perfect
Yeah,
to do it.
better do it. The
You
last
better.
few shots, he didn't try that. Yeah, stuck on the pile, he wouldn't be able to hit it good.
No, you wouldn't think, but I'm saying, like, say he ended up an inch short of the pile maybe, but still got him behind the pile, kind of trapped.
But it's funny, when you're playing in a big match, you think your opponent's going to do everything.
Yeah, you think they're Superman, you know?
Yeah.
Tell you what, he hit that nice. He hit that really nice. And just overall, I'm a little shocked. It was like 3 or 4 shots Efren had a chance to put him in the pack, and he didn't do it.
I believe that's how he's thinking. Because right now, the way the balls are sitting, he's got the advantage.
And he's got a big advantage.
Shane doesn't have much that goes.
No, and that's why I asked a couple times, like, he had a chance to draw the cue ball down there instead of just laying it like on the middle diamond. And I thought he may do that.
Well, Shane certainly doesn't have much. I think it'll get worse.
Well, a lot of times it will. I agree with you, Danny.
I'm not used to doing the work with you. I'm used to with Billy, so he does the opposite. I don't agree with you. Billy likes to argue.
Okay, and he's done really well with that, if you ask me. He's left him thin on this where you can't leave him stuck to the ball, I don't believe, unless he wants to take a foul.
I think he just cuts the ball and goes to the rail.
That's fine, but I mean, if he cuts and goes to the rail, though, he's got to be aware of leaving some type of 6-ball bank. Now, that's what Shane's looking for in a spot like this. The only reason I say it lays perfect to where he can just stun the cue ball forward, that middle of the end rail. At the very worst, he's going to make effort to shoot a long shot.
But it's easy for us because we don't have to worry about dogging it.
Right. Well, now he's done what you were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
which I like, because he at least got to remove one of the balls that Efren may be able to play position on later after making this 15. I wouldn't be surprised if Efren leaves those there and tries to do something else.
I don't see anything else.
I don't see anything
yeah.
else either, but neither one of us have his eyes, that's for sure.
Well, he's not going for the trick. He's not going to shoot the 15.
Well, he can ticky the 11 and lay him back on the 5 again.
See, folks, Jeremy likes to use that word ticky. That means cutting thin.
Right. Just barely hitting it. Is he kicking the 5? What's he doing?
I don't know.
Grazing the 14? I think he's got to manufacture some type of way to sweep something at those balls hard. I'm not sure what, though.
Well, he doesn't have that bank before
No.
you call that changed now.
But he may get it again.
Oh,
if
does
he
that
shoots off the
see
7 and
something?
leaves him up in the
Shooting the
corner again, he
15?
may get that back.
Maybe he feels like he's got a little different angle where he can shoot the 15, catch the 4.
Playing the combination.
Oh, you let him see that? Why would you
Yeah.
let him see that?
He's
Where he can go
playing
behind
it.
the pack and everything.
He made it.
Wow, that was a big mistake by Shane.
Yeah, he let him shoot that.
Yeah, he shouldn't have left him that.
Well, he wasn't thinking of that. He was thinking of leaving him the shot I called.
Yeah.
But he didn't see the 2.
Well, he
Efren did.
got pretty lucky that the 2 fell so deep in the hole, making things a little more difficult for
Yeah,
Efren
but
here.
I think you can hit the 2 anywhere and still make it. You know, you
Yeah,
don't
he's-
have to cut it thin.
No, but he's wondering about position.
Well, he's still got
Oh,
the...
he can get to the 10? Oh, if he can get to the 10.
Yeah, this rack could be over.
He's got a hard spin in it, looks like, but.
Yeah.
And he got thin on the 4, but he's okay.
This is all from Van Boning's mistake.
Yeah, definitely a mistake to let him see the initial combination. Now, does everyone? I think everyone wants to go up and down here.
Right, it's pretty thin. It's going to be tough to roll in, but he's going to have to go up and down.
He didn't want to get straight on this ball, though.
He did.
Got a lot straighter than he wanted.
I think he can go forward and get the bank on the 13, though. Don't you?
I wouldn't be. Yeah, and he could come backwards a little bit forward. He could get on a double kiss. He can go forward, though. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him go rail first. I know this one's real tight for rail first, but...
Well, it's like you say, he can come back and take the cut bank on the 13, but going forward, he's going to have an easy bank.
That's what I talked about, the rail first, spinning out for
he
position.
even got to the ball. Look at this.
And he made that look easy, but when the ball's so close and you're so straight on it, that rail first is really difficult, Danny.
Right.
You know that.
There's no angle.
No, it's all feel. It's all
But
judge.
he did it.
Now he can come back and...
That's why they call him the magician.
Yeah.
Needs 2.
He needs 2, and the 3 does go. I can see the 9's off of it just enough where the 3 does go. Now, maybe he's gotten a little straight on this where he can't get on the 3. But he can spin 2 rails out for the 1, it looks like.
Yep, he's got either one. Perfect.
And Efren Reyes needs 1 to go on the hill trying to defend his title here at the Make It Happen One Pocket Invitational.
It's funny, at the beginning of the tournament, no one was picking Efren to win it. Now he's in chance to win it.
You know, he's got 3 games to try and win it, too.
Yep.
And he's only got 1 break left. That's why it's so very important to win the lag, not just to try and win the match, but when you're coming back, it's huge.
Right.
Shane, pretty upset the way that went down.
He gave it away.
Well, but he was fighting, and then all of a sudden he just let the cue ball come out a little too much to give up a combination. He obviously didn't mind giving up the shot on the 15 like Danny was talking about, but just a few things. He got away from him a little bit and gave up a combination. That was it.
Well...
You mean the 11-ball bank or the ball?
The combination.
Oh, okay. Now, all right, that's the 13, I guess. He's shooting. Yeah. He's just going to simply shoot this. He let the cue ball go there, and he got really lucky.
The
1 got in the way. The 8-13, 8-12 was dead there for a second.
Look what this ball on the spot's going to do.
Well, Efren's not very happy the way he hit that ball. He cut it way too much. I think it'll be tough for Efren to get a rail from there. Efren will have to come away before Shane will. He'll have, and what I mean by come away from the stack somehow. Just he wants to make sure he gets a rail here, though. He doesn't want to be the first one on a foul in this situation. And I don't like opening the 8-12 and all that. Yeah, see, that I didn't like. I think that's going to offer more options for Efren here in a minute. I would have squeezed him. I would have just knocked the 7 away and squeezed him in between the 8 and the 5. I think leaving him that little gap on the cue ball. You notice he's got a gap on almost every side of the cue ball.
In Detroit, we called it pinching and squeezing.
That's right. In Texas, we call it San Antonio style. That's what we call it.
Did you know Rodriguez?
Bananas? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know him like everyone else. I met him
my good friend.
In the latter years, but yeah. He's got to worry about that 5-13 is what he's worried about. Hey, can Efren make this from anywhere on the table? That could be a problem, too. I'm guessing anyway. Wow, what a shot. And he held position. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy.
He had position on the 12-11 combination. It wasn't easy, but it was one he was going to make.
So he's still in the same position.
Yeah. That's pretty unlucky there. Ooh, what a combination. He just slow rolled in, Danny.
Yeah.
To not end up with a shot, that's pretty unlucky.
The 8 came off the rail and just knocked the 15 in front of the cue ball.
Yeah, he was going to be able to shoot the combination and get on the good side of the rack, too. Perfect speed on the cue ball. Frozen.
Yep.
It's tough. I'm saying, is he looking at the billiard off the 3 to the 2?
I see that, yeah.
Because he'll shoot it with a high right ball and try and swing the cue ball around for position.
Oh, this doesn't have to turn out good.
Going off the... Wow.
Oh, he made the ball for him.
Wow, he got dead safe.
He did.
Wow, he got a ball hanging in his hole. Efren said, thank you very much. Yeah, well, like any other sport, and you played many sports, is, you know, that first win, whether it be the first win of a match, first match of a win, first title win, whatever it is, it's hard to do. It's hard to get.
Oh, it definitely is.
All right, if he's making this ball, okay, smart shot. Instead of trying to float behind the 10, he went ahead and went into the 10.
Well, Efren's got banks, but they're definitely not free. But they might be desperation just to survive.
Well, he's got a double up there. Well, not really with the 8 there. Wow, this is...
I don't think he can
I don't think
bank the
he's going
ball
to
and
shoot
get up
this.
there.
I don't think he's going to shoot this. Well, he's looking at this, can I draw in between the 9-5 over to the right side rail? Now, if he's off the rail a little bit more, I agree with the shot.
Well, he can get through the inning anyway without spelling out.
He doesn't want to hit that 3, though.
Oh, he did. He left the 3. I think the 3 banks. Yeah, I think it banks.
I think he can hit it with a little bit of good speed, too, here, and still hold the cue ball.
Yeah, he'll fall on to 15 if he makes this.
Hit it great. Thought he hit it great.
Table slowed down a little bit.
Efren looking at this 4-ball bank, huh? Gonna try and come off the 8 and kill the cue ball down below the 3? That's awfully tough.
You know, you could scratch on that shot.
He'll go into the rail and into the 3 probably, knowing him.
Yeah, he did that.
No, he ginned it.
Good shot. The people realize that it's a good shot. Yeah,
Find a good place up there on the end rail, right, Danny?
Go off the 14 and let him have that ball.
Yeah,
From
I
the
might
end
even go
rail.
off the 4. Just so.
Let him have the 13 from the end rail.
Yeah, I don't really think he can get position, even though you got to figure Efren's gonna watch out for the cue ball. You gotta
Never a doubt.
You got to figure Efren's gonna be able to get behind the 3 again. I think you'll see him ticky off the 15 and then kind of go into the 3 with the cue ball. I
That's
think.
a real thin hit. There.
Yeah, put a little speed on it though, and it's easier.
Oh, what a shot. What a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to be careful here of leaving him some type of play where Efren can bank a ball back into the balls and plant him behind that 3. Key here is to get him froze on the rail. That way he can't hit the ball very hard. Like you want to get him on the rail right here.
Pretty close. No.
Yeah, well, you'll remember that, you know as well as I do, Danny, guys can't hit the ball very hard. They can't do much damage when they're on that rail.
Oh, they definitely can't draw the ball.
Right.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of knitting,
Yeah.
but that's the way it is if you're trying to win.
You have to realize, well, I still have the best of it if I can just get him over there on that side rail. Oh, a little bit of a mistake, but he's got a little room for error, so.
Well, he needed to hit that 10 off the rail or he would have left the bank on it.
Well, he was trying to get way up high where the 9, he was trying to get up like a little past the middle diamond, I think, where the 9 might have covered up the 10, but like it's, the 13 is still in a bad place for position as far as from up table, so that's why I say that I think Shane
he
will get
sold
the
out.
best
Look
of
at
it.
this.
Wow.
He sold out.
All these incredible shots, and then the most simple shot Efren sells out on. Pulls him.
He got on the 6.
He's okay. He can follow this with inside English. I would go ahead and drive through this and come off the 12 back, just in case the
I think
15
he's
doesn't
got it.
open. I got a shot on the 4.
That's what he had.
Yeah, I would have went in and drew off that 12 straight back up. That way I got a cut on the 8 or the 4 if the 15 doesn't open.
He got.
Sometimes that's hard to see, and sometimes you can't imagine that you could hit the 12 and not hit the 10. So.
Well, don't leave him the 9.
Yeah, he's about to put one on the spot, it looks like. Okay, what about the 10-15?
Yeah.
This is, well, he can let him see the 4, too. Maybe the fit 10's too much of a cut to where he feels like he's going to lose the cue ball. You'll notice the 4 doesn't really do much. The 4, I mean, you got to get lucky. I think he's got to shoot this.
He's got to his right. Makes this. He's
looking at banking the 9? Really?
Oh, boy.
Going up for the double up? That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
just because if he can at least get Shane straight in.
He made it.
He made it. Well, you notice if he at least gets Shane straight in on the 4, Shane can't go anywhere as far as shape. I think it has an angle, and I think he's just going to knock it in and come down for the 12. He may even graze the 5 a little bit.
If he does, that's a great shot.
Oh, wow.
I knew it was a tough shot. We left him that a pile of times this game, and now he finally shot it and missed it. We proved it was the right thing to do. Now, Van Boening
needs 4.
Yeah, he can get him.
And he'll just come out and get on the 8. Could get on the 4 first if you wanted, but I'd go ahead and get on the 8. You don't want to fall.
Right.
You don't want to fall straight in on that 4.
You're right.
He's okay. You just draw for the 4. Get an angle on the 4 where you can come 1 rail into the 10. I don't like going forward on this 8 right here.
No, only
needing 3, I think.
Yeah, he's going to draw the ball. No, he isn't.
That's okay. He did good.
Yeah, he did real well. He has such good cue ball, you know.
Yeah, especially on these faster tables.
I've been saying it for years. He hits the cue ball real well. People don't understand that. They think you hit balls and make them. Hitting that cue ball right is very big, and he does that greatly.
And it looks like he's just going to draw back for the 13. Or the 7.
Yeah.
I think the 7's okay. I think he can definitely beat the scratch if he wanted to. I like the 7 better than 13 myself, but
well, I don't know what Efren likes. He's not going to like anything.
Dead center pocket.
Well,
after 5 games, Efren Reyes leads 3 games to 2 and will be breaking. So a big game for Efren here to try and win this title. If he goes hill, Shane will be breaking.
Right. Got to win this game here to win the title, or else you're the underdog.
And while we're in between games, I myself would like to give a big thanks and shout out to Pat Fleming and all the staff at Accu-Stats, not only for inviting me here this weekend, but putting on an incredible show.
Yeah, I love them all. He's got a great staff.
And you know Pat's got to be someone great to work for to keep his staff as long as he has and the job they do. So
Pat is a good man.
You want?
Well, he can kick behind the 4, but
I like that better than getting on the pack. I know you're betting the game on it, but what do you think Efren's going to do if you just put him on the pack?
It's time to bet the game. I think you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You got to do something real good here to stay alive. Yeah, if he doesn't get the worst of it here, next shot he will.
Okay, he's going to shoot the 9 away and stick on the stack. Got to be careful where this 2 and this 5's going, though. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Well, he's lucky that ball went in.
Oh, he's lucky the 15 hit that ball.
Yeah.
He didn't. Well, anyway.
Boy, he's lucky that ball went in, or else he's banking that one with a ball hanging here. Now, Efren's going to play it more safe. I think he's going to follow his ball back into the pack. You better look at that 10 ball, though. If he misses the pack, Danny, look at that 10.
Yeah, it's close.
I'm looking straight at it. It's definitely makeable. It's definitely makeable. It's so makeable. I'll tell you what, he might be able to make it from right here. I'll tell you that.
You think he can cut it thin enough?
I don't know, but I mean, they're stuck to each other, so I don't know if the 8's going to slow it down enough, or But he hasn't looked at it, but you can see it right, Danny, from the booth.
I can see it, but I don't think he's going to get enough speed doing it.
Well, they're all three stuck to each other.
Well, if he makes this, he'll have it. He didn't make it.
He went for it. He went for it.
He went for his wallet, too.
But I think if he had looked at, I think that the way the balls are stuck to each other, well, I know he can make it from where it's at right there, so it makes me think that he may have been able to make it, but he never saw it.
Well,
now, Efren
he
can see the 4, so this is
yeah, he can run out. Yeah,
he should get out.
He can win the tournament right here.
Yeah. He can get on the 13. He can come out he's got the 3 and the 9, so I wouldn't blame him if he came 2 or 3 rails out.
Yeah, he's got a good chance to get out.
Yeah, he only needs 6. Well, now he's gotten pretty thin on this 3, and now he's going to hit this with an outside. I don't want to go into the stack right here myself.
I know. He's got the edge. You don't want to open him.
Yeah, you don't want to open these balls.
Well, I think he's going to have to, though.
No, he may cue with outside and go 4 rails to the center of the table. That's what I would do.
Yeah, he can go to
he may be able to spin
left
it in.
of the pile.
Back over his hand right now. See? Like that, yeah. He's
shot.
so good on a slick table, he can slow that ball down, especially if the pockets aren't super tight. And now he'll pick these 3 off and probably shoot what would be the 6 last. Shoot the 3, have an angle on the 9 to come across for the 5. Like so. Got a little thinner than I would have wanted, but I think he'll be okay. Oh, that's the diamond table for you with those deep shelves. And that's why I say you got a little thin on that, on the 9.
He's still supposed to make it.
Yeah, he was so worried about holding position for the 5, knowing he only needed the 5 and 6 to end this match and win the title for the 2nd year in a row. If it's not sitting good, you just make it, but I'd love to put him in the pack right here. I just don't know if he can get to that right side rail coming off the 9 and be accurate going in the pack. And he doesn't think he can either. That 10 is still a problem, I tell you. Efren's got to be very aware of it. Efren doesn't want to move off them balls, but if the 10's dead, which I've been looking at the entire game, it's something that I would try to move them. Ever so lightly, like so.
He did it.
Yeah. And I don't think Shane ever got a look at it, to be honest with you, Danny.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be looking at the pile closely.
Yeah.
He passed up a couple shots off the pile.
This is where I think he needs a 2-rail kick at that 8 and try and take a foul. 2-rail kick right at that 8, trying to roll right up where he can't see the 5. He could do it coming off the 5, but then you're moving the 5 up a little bit. I don't like that. When you're behind in the game so badly.
He's doing it off the 5.
Yeah, but then even if you get him good, you're moving the 5 too much. See where the 5's going?
Yep.
Now the shot becomes useless. Now there's no reason for the shot, really. That makes sense, Danny?
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
I like where he put the cue ball, or where he was trying to put the cue ball, but you really need to leave the 5 there for a threat. Now Efren just needs to knock this away, get it back around where his head string's at, something like that. Wow, I wouldn't have left him on that side, Danny.
Yeah, why did he do that?
Well, I would have come back over in the corner. I'm not worried about that 5-10 ball bank, but I'm certainly worried about this 2-railer on the 6 and following the ball down by the 7.
Right. He'll get a lot of rewards with it if he makes it. He's got to shoot it.
Well, I'm not so sure it's makeable with the 5 being there, but you can certainly get it around the pocket and cause some problems for Efren.
I think it goes.
It may go. Oh, he caught the point with the cue ball, not what he wanted. If he would have got the cue ball past that point and floating it down there by that 7, made this a lot more difficult for Efren. Efren made a bad judgment error leaving him on that side of the table, in my opinion.
But he got away with it.
Yeah. Got to watch out where this goes now. He doesn't want to break the pack open. Whew. That worked out perfect. He opened the 1 up. He didn't let him see the 1.
Might have made a dead ball.
Yeah, well, he didn't let him see the 1, and the 6 doesn't come up enough where he can bank it cross corner. Like, everything worked out perfect right there. Now it's okay to come off the 6 and go 2 rails into the pack and try and unwiggle that ball.
Yeah, it's sitting pretty good to do that.
Yeah, right?
But it doesn't do it by itself. What's he gonna do? Make the 7?
No, he can't do that if the 13
It's
is
a dead
looking.
one.
Yeah, he's got to do this here. Go ahead and wiggle him. Go into him a little bit here. Now, don't float.
A little weak.
Yeah, you want to wiggle the balls a little bit right there. Try and hit that 8 full where you can push it out a little
It's
bit.
still dead.
It's still dead, and not only that, he's not jammed up. Is my point. Like, if you go into that 8, he's going to be froze to that ball. It's going to be a lot harder for him to escape. Okay, nice speed on the cue ball. Like, perfect speed on the cue ball.
And the ball is still dead.
The 514, yeah. It's close, I know that.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, he can ticky off the 14 and run the cue ball
And
up
open
just
it.
a little on the left side of the 15. He could do that. I like knocking the 15 in myself and going down to that end rail.
Uh-oh.
Big trouble.
Uh-oh, he's so loud.
I'm real surprised he just didn't go ahead and try and shoot it in and follow on down.
Maybe he did and he missed.
Maybe. Yeah, but that's, I mean, I hate to say the table rolled off, but he don't miss many that bad, like that bad.
He's
But
so
the reason
loud.
why I like going down with the cue ball is that way you don't give up the bank on the 7. Go ahead and follow on down and make the 15. But Efren made
He
that
made
one.
it.
He's playing for 1, and it looks like to me he can shoot the 10 ball. A 12?
You know, I mean after the 10, but I don't know if that's
No,
going to
I think
help
he's going to
anyway.
go by. It'll go by it, I think. I think he's okay if he just lets it stroke out with a little high left, let the cue ball check. Oh, he said, heck with it, I ain't shooting at it.
And he didn't.
I can't blame him.
And he still got the dead one.
Kind of upsets me, though, because I'm pretty sure he would have shot at it if he was playing me. He's playing Shane. He's like, this guy might run out from anywhere, so I better not shoot at it. Shane should take that as a compliment, don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, he's got the 6-ball bank, which I think at this time he needs to go ahead and shoot it, let the cue ball go a little high inside English. He could do the 12-2. Either one, whichever one he likes better.
Efren needs 1 ball to win the match. 10 is dead. Better not let him see the 5.
Well, he made that one. You got to worry about letting him see that one. Great shot.
He did let him
I'll
see
tell you
the
what,
5.
he can stop his ball perfect for the 8-ball bank right here to open the balls up. I mean, it's just, I think it's perfect. He may have just a very small percentage of a cut on the 6-ball,
Well,
but he can hold his ball. I'm pretty sure he can hold his
We used to say
ball.
that you need 1 pocket blinkers when you shoot this 6, because that's a dead ball, and you might dog the 6 knowing that you're going to lose if you miss it.
Like blinders for a horse, you mean?
Yeah, we used to call it 1 pocket blinkers.
Oh, he's not missing this.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's holding perfect, just holding his ball for the 8.
Oh, beautiful. And he's going to have position.
Yeah. He's
This game can get close.
All right, could get real close, and I think he's got to make a decision here to hold position. I think he might need to pop it a little bit. My point being, even if you freeze the cue ball and hang the 8, Efren's just going to kick it in, and it's not going to be something that gives you much reward. That's what he did. I like the way he shot it for sure.
Well,
Now, you think Efren's thinking about that 10 ball I could have shot at?
yeah.
And I think it was safe if he shot it with a little speed. I don't really see how he could have sold out unless it like doubled the pocket and came back out or something. But
Well, it's going to wind up, and Boening's going to need 2, and Efren's going to need 1.
I don't know about that. He could certainly get on the end rail for the cross corner and then have a long rail bank on the 7.
Yeah, but
Efren may not get back at the table. I know you've gotten out from spots like this, Danny. Okay, it looks like he's going to draw back for the little cut shot on the 14. He's going to come 2 natural rails around where he's looking at now for the. He wants to get real flat on that cross corner, if you ask me, though.
He needs them all.
He just needs to come 2 simple rails. In rail, side rail, just a little bit before the side pocket. Oh, he's going to pull it with outside, I think. No, that's proper there. I would have tried to hit a little bit higher up the rail. He's gotten a little thinner cut on this 10-ball bank than I'm sure he wanted. Okay, that's going to be a little wide.
And a little short. Hey, what do you do, Efren? Does he 2 rail the 10, 3 rail the cue ball?
Well, I'll tell you what, with the 7 there, I'm saying probably not, but the 3-railer isn't bad. This is one angle that the 3-railer, the speed on your 3-railer is going to be pretty good, and the cue ball is going to be pretty good. I wouldn't doubt if he shoots at this. Like so.
Did he scratch?
No.
No. Good speed
I don't
anyway.
like shooting that 3-railer very often, but when it's laid behind it just a little bit like that, Danny, the speed and everything works out a lot better, and you make it sometimes, so. Now he's got to worry about removing this 10 and not giving up a bank on the 7 or the 10. Okay.
Well, he didn't leave a bank on the 7.
No, and he got the 10 in a nice spot.
He does have a 2-railer on the 10,
That's pretty risky.
but he's got it.
He does have it. I agree with you.
As long as the 7 is, like, not shootable.
He's got to worry about the cue ball a little bit going back and forth for that upper right-hand corner.
Yeah,
You don't want
he's
to find a
2-railing
scratch.
this.
Yeah, but you don't want to find a scratch.
Uh-oh. He
Yeah.
left the bank.
Yeah, and this is one that the players these days, they make it or hang it at a high percentage, Danny.
I think you can make this banking it and knock the 7 in and shoot the spot shot for the game.
Well, I think he'll have to lose pocket speed on the 10 if he wanted to do that. He could dig on the cue ball and certainly do that, but I think he's going to try and just hang this ball or make it and then get the 7 in play. Like so.
Oh, he hit it good.
Yeah, he hit it great. He hit it great.
He's surviving. Yeah. Then
Sounds
you're
a little
in-
crazy, but it's a pretty easy shot, really.
Yeah, but you might leave a spot shot.
A thin one.
Yeah.
Efren made a real thin one
He
yesterday
did.
that was incredible,
He
I'll tell you
did.
that.
He made it. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Nothing dangerous.
Yeah, well, he's not in a bad position where the ball's, ball lays. You got to figure Efren's got to be a little more worried about putting the ball on the spot than he does.
He does.
I wonder if, I know I keep bringing it up, but I wonder if Efren's still thinking about that 10 ball.
No, he's a veteran. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either, but he did have a pretty good shot to win the match right there. And the funny thing is, when he shot the safe on the 10, he had to
got a
know he
bank.
was going to give him a bank.
He left him a bank here.
He did leave him a bank. Can he beat the kiss, though? If
Yeah, I
he draws
think
it, I'm not
so.
so
I
sure
think
he can beat the kiss. If he
I
hits it with
think
a high
he
ball,
beats the kiss.
I think he's going to kiss if he draws it. Oh, no, he didn't.
He didn't quite make it. Sometimes you win because you don't want to lose badly.
Sure. Well, he's a fighter, for sure. All these guys are. All right, that was a great
He left
hit.
the bank. He left the bank.
He left a 1-railer, but not an easy one.
No, but it's still, you got to sweat it. Like I said, when you're playing a great player in a final match,
Yeah, he can
you
hit it
think
with
he's going to make everything.
He can hit this with a high outside, too.
Yeah.
and keep the cue ball safe.
Well, this is going to come close, I predict.
He hits it a little thin, though. That cross corner scratch is sitting there like, oh, baby.
It's going to be dripping. Well, we are back, folks.
Yeah, and a lot different ball game than we had about 15 minutes ago. Efren needing 1, Shane needing 8, and now Efren's got to have good speed on this.
He's got to hit it with a good stroke, too.
Yeah, or else the cue ball
draw.
scratch. Oh, boy.
Oh, he double
He's
kissed
going
it.
to get lucky here. No, he's
I don't
not.
think so. He sold out. He double kissed it. He doesn't like it. Shane's going to be breaking to win the tournament. If he makes this 7, I imagine he will. Right in.
Just as Danny said, Shane Van Boening now breaking hill. Coming in and deservedly so. We're going to get the full extent of this final match that we can here
Yeah.
in our 7th and final game.
Plenty of suffering.
And again, Efren really never got another. I don't blame him playing safe on the 10, but he never got another look at the.
Right. I don't
his
think he
pocket.
did much wrong to do that, to lose.
No, and now he's got to face this break. Wow.
Playing pretty good.
He's going up table. He's just ticking in the 9 and going up table. Got to watch out for the scratch.
No scratch.
And he's got to hope nothing goes out of the pack. Like this 11 off the 11-5 off the 14 right into the 10, and then you run out. I think he's got to shoot the shot he's looking at here. Just needs to hit it with the inside English to kill the cue ball up the rail. Okay. Doesn't want to sell out the 7
he
though.
makes this, he's gonna make everybody howl. Oh, he almost hit the 8. That would have.
Yeah, but that was the beauty of the shot. There were a number of ways to maybe get one in the hole.
But none of it worked. What do you do here? Look at the
Boy,
way
you
the
could bank the
ball's-
9 back on the 12, knowing the 6, 5, 10's doubled up. I like that. Oh, well, now.
He might scratch.
No, he's not going to scratch,
Ooh,
but is he going
boy.
to leave him the... Oh, he hit it perfect. Never mind. Excuse me. But this isn't going to get much better for Efren. I don't see... I know he made a great shot there, freezing him and containing him, but he's on 1 foul. If Shane wanted to not even hit off another ball, just take a foul back over like a couple rails behind the pack, I don't see how it's going to get much better for Efren. Do you? I wouldn't even go off this ball, I don't think. I think I would just... Yeah, that was a mistake here. Whew, I think he left him the 13. Run out city. I think the
did.
13 goes right in. He lost a lot of control not wanting to sacrifice taking a foul. And now he might have given up the championship.
Yep, look at this. Oh, he got a little
He's
picky.
got the 7, though. The 7 goes. He's going to have the
little
11 to
thinner.
be able to play position.
Yeah, he
Big
will.
mistake by Shane. Guys, I can't emphasize there's not much difference in needing 9 and 8 rather than giving up your position in the game. He doesn't want to get behind that 9, which he won't. He wants to get pretty heavy on the 11. That way he can move the cue ball over slowly for either the 5 or the 3.
Yeah, I think he can go right to the 3 naturally.
He'd like to get on the 5 first if it went, just because
you're right.
He'd be able to open up more balls and probably have a lot better chance of getting the entire 8 he needs.
The whole thing is, whatever you do, don't miss.
That's right.
And he's not gonna.
Probably the best stroke he's made this match right there, drawing that ball over on a perfect line.
And he didn't jump at all.
No, he stayed down. And I bet he had a little word with himself before he shot that, saying those exact things.
Oh, he's a veteran, you know.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with saying something to yourself every now and again when you know you're making a mistake.
I always tell everybody, when you get that doggish feeling, make sure of the fundamental.
He made the 5 off the 3. Did you see that?
Did he?
He cut it in off the 3. But lucky that ball went in off the 3 ball.
I think he's going to hit the 4 on the nose.
He's perfect. He'll knock the 15 over a little bit maybe. I don't think he has to elevate too much here, though. You don't want to glance off the 4 and go to the end rail. He's overcut this.
Uh-oh. I don't think he lost his head, but he's not happy about that shot.
No, and the ball on the spot looks like it may have helped him, but I think he might be froze to the 9 where he can't kick to the rail behind the 6. Is that right?
Right.
No, if he can kick, he's okay. If he can get to that rail and kick the 6,
Yeah, I think he could.
He's got plenty of chance here in this game.
He could spin it. He did.
Yeah, he really needed to get the cue ball froze on the rail, though. Efren's got 3. Shane doesn't have any, but you'll notice all the balls down on this end of the table. It'd go a long ways for Efren to freeze him on the back of this 8 right here.
That's what he's doing. Not quite hard enough.
No, but he didn't.
Is
that what he's looking at?
I don't think so.
I don't know. At the Derby, I watched him practice this bank a lot with a real hard high ball, letting his stroke out and going all the way back down. Oh, well, he's hitting it with draw and doing the same thing.
He's banking to 2.
Yeah, I like the 13 better myself.
Yeah, you're right. Something bad can happen with the 2.
I don't think he ever saw this. Yeah, this takes all the execution in the world.
He didn't get it.
No.
Well, he snookered him. He snookered the 1.
He took care of the cue ball, that's for sure. And Efren's got to be pretty aware of that 10-2 on the bottom rail, too. It's makeable from some places.
Does the 6 bank.
He really passed up on a nice 2-rail bank, though, last shot, where he could have played it with speed and maybe trapped Efren, too.
Shooting the 8 2 rails? He tried,
mainly trying to get the rock behind the 2.
Yeah, that 2 is dangerous, that combination.
And the 9's real close. I'm not sure if he left him the 9-ball twist back bank or not. It's close.
I think he did. Oh, I don't know if he can get in there. The 15's in the way.
It's close. I was looking at it not on the monitor, but on just straight on, and I think he can get at it.
Yeah, this is a match winner if he makes it.
Certainly could be, and if he can hit it with a high ball and deflect right into that 12, he can hit it with a pocket speed too, like so. Boy, he hit it nice though, believe it or not.
Good speed anyway.
And that's the key about being able to hit it with that high ball. You get to play it with a better speed. Better watch out for a kiss here though. You can't 3-rail it. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, letting up on it a little bit.
Good shot. Good shot.
Boy, if Shane could get him on the backside of that 3 somehow. Now, he could do it with coming off the 8 as long as the 13 is not banking. Like if the 13's aimed into the 2,
yeah,
where he can go ahead and let it out and draw back behind these balls. He's not worried about the 13 coming back down.
He needs to hit the 2 to do what you're calling about. I mean...
Yeah, unless he can do it with a touch to where the 13 doesn't come back down.
Oh, he didn't hit it.
It's okay. Hopefully, if you let him see the 10, though, he ain't gonna like it. I mean, he can come off the 15, and it's not easy, though. Great shot. Great shot.
It was.
Really good. He may even send the 8 towards his hole off the 12 some kind of way or something.
He scratched. No, he didn't.
Wow.
Wow, he came close to scratching, but he ducked.
He definitely didn't let up on his stroke. He got more draw on the ball than he intended. He definitely didn't want to draw this side of the 15, I don't believe. Well, he's gonna let his. I don't think he's gonna go to the rail this time. I think he's got to draw this straight down, and hopefully that 13 ball hits the 2.
He sold out the 9. He sold out the 9.
It's close, I'll tell you that much.
I think he can cut at the 9. Oh, I think he's got the 9, but he doesn't want it. He might make this 14.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see this one getting babied too much. I would hit it with a speed to where I give it a good chance of going.
No, he didn't hit it full enough.
Yeah, I would have stunned my ball more than forward to that rail over there before I did that. Oh, you can see the 9?
Might be kicking that combination. The 6 looks dead.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Good shot.
Wow.
Well, you can go the other way and get on to 3, 13, 8.
Yeah, but then you're hitting this with spin. I like hitting this with just a natural high ball going back and forth. And that way, if you get a cut on the 10, you come up for the mother balls. He's playing for 4.
He's got to go back
I really
and
don't
forth.
like spinning it. I like just hitting it with a straight high ball.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm hitting it thin.
Got to get 2 rails.
Maybe like 5 rails.
Oh, he didn't hit it hard
No,
enough.
you hit it perfect. What do you mean? Perfect.
Oh, he did. Look at that.
Great shot.
It is a
And
great
now he'll
shot.
come probably 2 rails for the 8. Right underneath the 8.
Could he roll it in and bank the 9?
I don't think he's looking at that route. He could, though. Yeah, but that's the route I like right there.
Yeah, it was natural.
Yeah, if you get straight, you can cut the 13. If you get a little angle, you can bump the 3. Really hard to go wrong here.
He needs 2.
If he needs 2, he's just going to stop right there and cut the 13 backwards. Efren Reyes playing for 2 to win this title 2 years in a row.
He did what you said. This match is over.
Oh, did he get it there? You don't have to duck anymore, Efren. Efren Reyes takes the 2016 Make It Happen One Pocket Invitational here at Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey. We'd like to thank Accu-Stats and Accu-Stats Video Productions for all they do and all the fans for being here. I'm Jeremy Jones, joined by Danny DiLiberto. We'll see y'all next time.